Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ella. I am the mom to a 2-year-old little girl, and I am pregnant with baby girl number 2 due in September. And if you are not new here, welcome back, guys. Thanks so much for joining me for a pregnancy update. So today I am officially 22 weeks pregnant, and things have been progressing rather quickly once I hit 20 weeks. I am just going to dive into a little bit about my second trimester and how I'm feeling, what's going on with baby, and overviewing some of the appointments that we went to and whatnot. So let's get right into it. This video may be jumping around a little bit because it has been an absolute crazy weekend for me. We had a grand opening of a pop-up restaurant with a bar that is local in my town. So I was heading all of the marketing for that, and then I was also a part of the food component with my sister. So I am a very, very tired mama, but we are just going to push through. My sister, after all of that, is actually taking Aviana for a few hours today to hang out in her house. So I have a little bit of time to decompress, catch up with you guys, and then I actually have to do some very exciting things, which will be coming out in the next vlog, but stay tuned for that. First of all, I'm gonna kind of overview about my 20-week. So we did go into our anatomy scan. I do have some footage of that stuff. And that was the same day that I actually got my glucose test. So I'm gonna roll whatever film footage that I have from that. But ultimately my glucose test was totally fine. I got my results back. Everything's good, which I'm really grateful for. I did not have gestational diabetes with my first pregnancy, so I was really relieved to hear that I did not have it again this time and that I only have to do one glucose test. So that was done and handled and everything was great. But while I was getting my glucose test done, I've had my scheduled ultrasound for 11 a.m. and it is at the hospital that I plan to deliver at. The only thing is with that, I am not allowed to bring any kids. So Avi could not come to that ultrasound. Matthias ended up taking off of work that day, which was really nice because he really likes going to those 20 weeks. He's not always able to make every ultrasound just due to work, but the 20-week he definitely took off for with Avi, and he wanted to take off for this baby as well. He took off work, except I got a call right after I finished chugging my drink, and my scheduling coordinator from the OB's office called, and she was like, hey, the ultrasound tech is out sick today and we do not have a backup ultrasound tech. Originally, my ultrasound was scheduled at my OB's office, which is kind of nice because it's a little bit more intimate. They already know me like pretty well. It was the first time that I was actually going to do like a big scan there. Normally we just do like quick checkup scans, but from then on out, it was just going to be at the hospital, which the hospital doesn't allow children to be there. It was kind of nice, like worst came to worst, we didn't have coverage for anyone to watch Aviana. We could always bring her. They were gonna have to call over to the hospital to see if there was any appointments available for that day. I did kind of stress to them that it was a little bit important that it was done that day, only because my husband did take off of work. It was going to be a waste of a day if he didn't have anything to do with the ultrasound, and he really wouldn't be able to take off another day to do the ultrasound. On top of that, I had childcare for that day. Since I can't bring Avi to the hospital, she would have to have been watched. Unfortunately, my mom canceled on my childcare because she had things to do at the time they were able to get me into the hospital. So my friend Kayla took Avi for the hour or two that we were there. All went well with the ultrasound. I will say, baby girl is stubborn. She was just belly down with her spine up, which for the 20-week scan, they really prefer baby to be on their back so that they can see the images of the heart and the organs and the brain and all the limbs is a lot easier to see with baby on their back. We tried everything. I had to get up to pee about 3 different times during that appointment to try to get my bladder empty to move her. Then I got rolled on my side, my other side. Then she didn't want to do anything again. So then I peed and then I came back. I had to lay on my other side again. And finally, like it was, I think, an hour and 22 minutes into the appointment. And the woman was like, oh, baby just turned. Luckily, she flipped and we got all the last minute images that she was going to need to have to bring me back for. As much as I want to see baby girl again, my OB is very thorough with ultrasounds, so I didn't want to get too many that were unnecessary. Everything came out great. From what the ultrasound tech could see, she was like, everything looks good. I've got great pictures of the heart. I can see the palate. I can see, the nose and the lips, so we don't see any type of abnormal formality there. And yeah, she kind of reassured me that baby has 10 fingers and 10 toes, and we got some really cute pictures of her feet and whatnot. So that was extremely fun. I'm really glad Matthias was able to come with me, but it is an exhausting appointment. After our appointment, we just came home and relaxed as a family. Before our appointment, we had gone for hibachi, which was so good. I'll insert a few clips here. So Avi was learning how to use chopsticks, and it was really impressive because she was actually able to pick things up with them. Like, she was eating her chicken with chopsticks. I mean, like, they were the kids' ones, but it was really cool to see her just like try something different and like be pretty good at it. That was basically the summary of our 20-week scan. Fast forward to today, I am 22 weeks, and the past week has been so taxing. I have been so exhausted. I've been on my feet for like 12-hour shifts at the restaurant, getting things prepped up and ready to go. So it's definitely been really draining, and today is a full recovery day. Today is like no makeup. I'm going to be doing a face mask. I need an eye mask. I need to like have some self-care because I'm feeling so tired. That's okay because it was a weekend. We pushed through it. Luckily, this fell during my second trimester when my energy is a little bit higher than it was for the first trimester, but I'm not so pregnant that I wouldn't be able to like navigate being on my feet that long. But I'm definitely planning to try to take it a little bit easier from here on out and just start getting ready for baby. I have had things slowly coming in the mail that I've been ordering, the things like I'm checking off of my baby list registry. That has been like really reassuring for me. We do need to still get a few things, which one of them being the bassinet. The bassinet that we are planning to get is the Artipoppe Baby. If you have not heard of this company, definitely check them out. I really feel that their products are really good quality, but also very affordable, which for me is super important, especially the second time around with a baby, not wanting to dive in and spend off a huge chunk of money, but also get a good quality product. Artipoppe Baby was kind enough to give my subscribers a discount code through me. So if you use Ella Reguera at checkout, you'll get 20% off your purchase. And I will link that below as well. But check out some of their things. They have really nice bassinets and swings, even things for mealtime. I will be doing an unboxing of that bassinet when it comes in. In addition to the bassinet, we are just waiting on a few last minute items that we have to get, but I am getting them very slowly. I got a new bottle drying rack. We got in the glass bottles that we have decided to use, and my Gathre changing pad, a Gathre play mat, a few other things. So I'm going to also drop down a link below. I have a link through Gathre. I think that their products are definitely long lasting. They are incredible. I have a tumble mat from them that honestly looks brand new, and it is one of our favorite products in the house. So go check out Gathre if you are looking for any changing mats or play toys. They have tunnels, they have tumble blocks. They have such great items, and I will link them below there for you to check out as well. As far as baby girl, I will say that this pregnancy is definitely way different than my last, in the sense that I am feeling so large so quickly. Like, I woke up, I think on 20 weeks, and was just like, I feel heavy. Like, I felt heavy. Lately my stomach, it just feels like it's starting to really round out, which with how I carried Avi, I'll see if I can find a picture. I think I have a really good one that kind of like shows how I carried, but I carried very straight out. And I am also carrying very straight out in this pregnancy too. I am going to include a bump date at the end of this video, so stay tuned to see what bump is looking like at this point. I do for the most part feel like I carry very forward with Avi. I was just like from the back, you couldn't really tell I was pregnant, but she was just straight out, which kind of hurts my back, I will say, because I don't have the distribution, I think, width wise, but my back has definitely been feeling it lately. And I've been trying to use like my belly band when possible to kind of get that extra support, just making sure that I'm stretching a lot. I'm just feeling like that round ligament pain more. I feel like that groin pain a little bit, like today, especially like when I'm walking, I feel that groin pain. At our 20-week ultrasound, she was measuring at 12 ounces. So they said that she was just below that 50% mark and saying that she's like dead on average growth. That was good to hear that everything is going well there. Avi measured a little bigger than that at her appointment. I think she was like 13.6 or 13.8. I don't know, I have to check my notes, but she was definitely measuring a little bit ahead because I remember she was measuring 70% growth average at our 20-week appointment. So this baby is a little smaller right now than Avi, which is interesting because most people say that your second is usually bigger than your first. I have this like intuition that baby is going to be 7 pounds, 2 ounces. That's my weight. I don't know why. That's just like what I feel she is going to weigh. Avi was 7'8", and I just feel this baby might be a little smaller. I don't know, but we will see, right? So like we obviously don't know. Other than that, I've been feeling good. Headaches have been kind of here or there, but more so just because I'm tired. And I will be honest, this past weekend, I have definitely been slightly dehydrated. I have not been hydrating as much as I should be. So I'm going to drink a few liquid IV packets today to kind of boost back up my hydration and just feel a little bit better. I also need to go get some lunch because I have zero food in this house due to just being so busy. I have really been craving Mexican food. I don't know if that's just because I've been cooking Mexican food all weekend, but I have had my fair share of chips and salsa. So I am going to switch it up, and I think I'm just gonna go pick up some cooked sushi rolls and a soup and a salad down the street. I might walk there because it's a little overcast, but I might just put on some headphones and go for a little walk. I've been trying to get in more steps lately, and I feel like doing that has helped with a lot of the pains that I've been having. I'm just trying to walk a little bit more. And now that the weather's a little nicer, I can take the dog and I can take Avi on walks. The last update that I will share with you is baby's movement. She has just been going crazy in there. Like, she is definitely kicking more, but I will say she's a lot calmer than my first was. Avi was nonstop kicking, moving, flipping, turning. Even when I would get ultrasounds, like, she would kick the monitor. Like, she was just all over. And my OB used to tell me it was the most active baby that she had ever seen because she was constantly moving. I had contractions starting at like 20 weeks with her, like just like Braxton Hicks. Like, I would get full hard contractions and it was wild. And I had one time at the OB and I was like, is that a contraction? And she was feeling around. She was like, yeah, that kind of feels like one. And usually more active babies will trigger them a little bit earlier. I had felt like I had a contraction kind of last night. Like, I felt really tense, really tight. You could see like the hardness and roundness of my lower belly. I also kind of contributed that to just being tired and a little bit stressed out. So we don't know if that exactly was a contraction, but if so, it wouldn't be far off from me having a little bit of those Braxton Hicks feeling contractions in my 20 weeks with Aviana. This baby is kind of mocking that a little bit. She's definitely moving way more, and Matthias felt her finally for the first time last night. He felt Avi at 20 weeks. Right after our ultrasound with Aviana. This time it's been 22 weeks, but I thought about it and Avi was a little bit more in weight in 20 weeks. So this baby probably is feeling more on the outside now that she's a little bit bigger. So that's probably why it took a little bit longer for him to feel her, but she is definitely active and moving around, and we are grateful that the pregnancy is going very well so far. Baby's healthy, I'm healthy, and we can't ask for more. Thank you guys for hanging in here with a quick update. I'm gonna show you a quick bump date so you can see baby's progress. I am so thankful I do not have any stretch marks new yet. I did get very, very faint ones on my sides and my lower back from Avi, but it was nothing crazy and nothing honestly even really noticeable. And I have yet to get stretch marks with this pregnancy, and I'm feeling so blessed with that. All right, so as of right now, this is what we are looking like from the front. Put this down a little bit. And baby girl from the side. I'm definitely getting that like cut line here, and she's just kind of sitting out, but I'm feeling good. Just feeling round. So luckily I am still able to like fit into my non-pregnancy leggings, and I did just pick these up and another pair of brown like crisscross front ones from Aerie, and I got them like 40% off. So these only came to like $14, and they're just like a cropped one for a little bit more in the summer. But yes, so baby girl is growing, doing her thing, feeling good. I just wanted to thank you all for watching. If you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe. We are going to be doing a lot more baby videos, but I will be posting a lot of baby haul stuff coming up, since I am constantly getting in packages for baby girl, and I'm just kind of storing them in the closet to do one big haul with you all. So if you are looking forward to that video, give this video a big thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any incoming videos. And I will see you all in the next one.